Welcome back to hopefully the last part of day 1 free to play, or it's day 2, but the challenge: can we get the sacred shard from hard campaign before the boosted summon is over? We have a little less than 5 hours to go, but we have made some good progress during this time. We are at 10 ancient shards, so when the next 2 times ancient we can do a 10 poll. That will be fun. One of my first free to play where I actually save my shards. I usually use my free to play to not be restrictive and careful. Where are we in the campaign? In hard, you can see we have only 3 stars left. So what we did, we spent a lot of time farming a helmet and a glove to get our Kale in full lifesteal. We didn't find a crit rate, but we find a 4-star with defense, and that's good as well to make Kale more survivable. And after that, we just cruise through all the campaign. We needed to take over for a couple of stages, and I played most of this manually, just to don't waste time to lose one character. This fight is hard. First time I would try it, but this boss can one-shot us hard. So if he proc his skill to do a lot of damage, we may wipe and we will need to restart. But this is the last thing we need to do. If we can do this in 5 hours, we have done it. We have the sacred shard. So yeah, let's try it. Will we do it in 1? We want to save our skills, but we don't want to take too much damage, so we was maybe a little bit too... try to be too safe. So we need to be going with half health would be bad, but well, let's try it. Kale is the right affinity. See, they hurt. They really do. We can't heal anymore. Let's remove the ads. Good. It's looking like we can do it. Yay! First try. I'm happy. Really happy. We are done with the hard campaign. And we got our sacred shard. Usually with these, I would say save them for a fusion or something like that, because it's hard to get. But right now it's a 2 times, so it's almost as good as it gets. We haven't no active tournament or event, so we are not getting any extra for this, but this is our reward for our hard work, so we will try to pull. We have 12% chance to get a legendary. We are guaranteed to get an epic, so we hope for something good. Let's see. Oh, That was bad. Let's make some room. Do we have something to upgrade? Not the best use of uncommon champion, but we will farm a lot of campaign, so we will get a lot of mystery shards. Let's try this again. Second time to try, and hopefully we will get something good. It's not legendary, but it's a Doom Priest. I'm really happy. She is a excellent champion, and she will complement our team good. We need a healer, and she cleanse, so she will be good in clan boss late game. I'm really happy. And the best part, she doesn't need books. Nothing in her kit really get better. She only has a damage on the A1, and she will not do any damage even if you try. And she brings an increased attack. That's okay, but we don't really need that to be on a 3-turn cooldown. She will give us increased attack for arena. That's good as well, if we can speed tune her. But this is what she's good at. Every turn she takes, she heals the party and remove one debuff. And she does this every turn, even if she is controlled. This is amazing. I'm super stoked. One of the best epics we could have get. Mordecai or something like that, an HP burner would maybe have been a better pull, but a Doom Priest, I'm happy, really happy. It was worth the struggle. So, now, what do we do? We can go back to normal and finish the stages that we have left. It's not many to unlock this. Void shard, so we have the void shard for the next 2x on void. I don't really know when that is. I believe it's quite far off. We had the 2x quite recently. But so we don't have to go back to normal campaign. After that, we can move up to brutal, and there is really good to get to brutal because we can get 5-star items. We can farm speed boots and crit glove and HP chests in the sets we want, and it will really give us a good baseline to build strong teams to then push the dungeons. It's the common theme. Spend time building up your champions so they get strong, and then you can push the harder content. If you try to do the harder content immediately, you will just suffer unnecessary. Spend a little bit more time to level your champion, level the gear, get the stuff that will make your champion strong, and then you can go and take care of the hard part. The next big thing will be to farm food to get Kale to 6-star. That's quite a long process. I will try to get 1 5-star chicken to feed a day. That's probably doable. If we can do K to 6 star during a week, I would be really, really happy with the speed we are progressing. But right now, I need to slow down a little bit. It's been a lot of hours to get to this part, but I'm glad I did it. We had a lot of time to spare, so we could have farm more brews more pot to make ascend kale to 5 star. We can also try to do some spider runs. We haven't even done one run yet, so we have no idea if we can do spider or not. Spider is hard, so I'm not sure that we can do it, but I have not really wanted to go in because you need to do a lot of spider runs to get the right gear, because the accessories, they are unique for each faction. Before we get the right ring to put on Kale, we may have to run a lot of spider. So we wait with that. Those stages was easy. Let's see, what do we have left? I believe we have two floors on this stage, and then we are done with normal campaign as well. We will not be able to do brutal until we have almost 2 6-star champions, because the last stage of brutal is hard. Maybe Kale can do it when he is 6-star. I don't really remember, but I will not try to push that. It's not doable right now. 2 bombs, that can be bad, but they were too slow to detonate, so that's fine. Let's see if we can do this as well. If we can, we have clear out 2 complete campaigns, and we will go and see how it's going for us in our novice tournament. I believe we have some good points, but maybe we need to push a little bit into brutal to really secure our win. We want that ancient shard. That was breeze, and the void shard is ours. 2 voids. They will be waiting for some time before we can use them. The problem with sacred shard is that there is not an easy way to get them at this level. We need to progress far in clan boss. The first sacred they can drop is the top chest in Nightmare. We will need 5 champions in quite good gear at 6-star to do this. The champion we have now, when we have Doom Priest, we could push quite far. We have an ally protect, not the best, but he is. The speed increase makes it hard to tune. We have a poison, we have leech, and now we have a cleanse and heal. So maybe when we get Rhonda, we can bring her up. That may be a clan boss team that can push, maybe brutal. And when we get there, we have probably new champions, better champions to consider. Right now, the 4 we have is absolutely worth leveling up. We don't need to pull any better champions right now, because it will take us a long time to level this up. So that's why it's fun to pull champions, and it's important to have a good champion to build. But as long as you have one good champion to build, you don't need one more until that champion is built. You don't really need to pull a new champion before you have the food ready. So don't stress the shard part. The shard will come and the champion will come. Try to find good champions. And right now, when you can start with these two amazing champions, you don't really need to stress to get any good champion in the beginning, because you have some of the best epics. He is not super useful late game. The thing with him is that he can solo some hard Doom Tower bosses, so we don't really need to build a team for Scarab if we have him at 60. So in the late game he retired to be a one boss killer, but he's good at that. And that's nice, because Scarab is not a fun boss to build a team for. I'm happy. We need to level up Doom Priest. So now it's time to start farming some food. We should maybe try to level up some artifacts to get this sacred. How is it going with our training? We have the Chaos Ore. Chaos Ore, I don't really know if I want to push to get this shard, because Chaos Ore is not super important right now. We don't have that good gear to reroll. But maybe if we are unlucky with our forge material, maybe we have something there we can reroll. Let's see. But right now we'll see how far we can get in Brutal. Trying to get 500 gems to unlock the gem mine, and starting to farm the food. Yeah, that's almost everything for this. We can make a final run in the clan boss. Put her in, get some healing. And yeah, this is what you need to do in the early game to get a really strong and fast start. If you have any questions, please ask them, and I will gladly see you in the next video who will come out. So to know when it comes, just subscribe or like the video if you enjoy it. And thank you for watching. Bye.